We are talking about women in criminal justice here, and so just share a little bit with us about the type of work that you all are doing. Share a little bit about your organization for us.
Sure. So Operation Restoration supports currently and formerly incarcerated women, and we do that in multiple ways. One of those, my lane in that, is education. So we do policy work to increase access to education on the state and the federal level, to remove barriers that folks with convictions face to get an education. We also have a college and prison program for women in Louisiana in prison, and then we have a reentry program as well. We have other branches that deal with housing and rapid response. So they basically can meet women's needs kind of immediately. We have a social worker, caseworker that helps with women when they're coming home. And so really we try to, as we previously talked about, there's not a lot of resources for women who've been in prison, and there's not a lot of focus on that. There's so many articles that I read that only focus on men.
Yes.
There's so many organizations that only focus on men, and so we try to basically fill that need and bridge that gap, because there are women who are in prison, there are women who come home from prison, and they need support. And so we're trying to do that for Louisiana, and then also impact federal legislation to change the way that we basically sentence, and then also the way that we support people when they're in prison.
Okay. Is there anything that you think is important for people to know who are interested in getting connected or doing this type of work?
Absolutely. So we're building a national coalition of directly impacted people who want to do policy work, specifically around right now education policy. So we're looking for people who have been incarcerated or have a conviction, that have been to college or attempted to go to college, who want to change the system to increase access, or attempted to get a job out of college. So really we're focusing on kind of this intersection of education systems and incarceration, and how we can increase access for folks. So we have a sign up on our website of how you can kind of join that coalition.
Okay.
And learn more information about that. We have a Google Drive and a listserv and all of the things. But we want to basically, if you don't have Ban the Box in higher education in your state, we want to figure out how to help you get that. We want to actually fly in and coach you on how to address the legislature, even if you've never been to the legislature. We'd never been to the state capitol before. We'd never stepped foot in the legislature. We didn't even know you could go in.
Okay.
When we got there, and we were able on our first attempt to pass unanimously this piece of legislation in Louisiana.
That's great. That's great. So how can people reach you? Zoom in there.
So our website is or-nola.org, which is OR-NOLA. And me personally, my email is Annie, ANNIE, @or-nola.org. But I encourage you to Google us, Operation Restoration, like our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, all of it. We have it all. But that's kind of how we communicate with our folks. We have a newsletter, all of that.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking with me. Thank you for lunch earlier.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I'm really excited about getting connected with you all, and just the work that you're doing, and the work that I will be moving into a lot more. So.
That you're already doing.
Yes.
And now we're just going to do it in collaboration and network.
Exactly.
And I'm happy to meet you too.
Yes,
thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. All righty.
Yeah.